You can't sit in the middle of the road and cook food. It's wrong on all counts. Now, this lady, actress Sarah Martins, I saw a video on Linda Ikeji where, she was cooking in the middle of the road, on that road median. That is, where there are two different, roads, one going, one, coming as in to and fro. Then the middle part where there is space and, they create a space for like flowers, street lights and all that, that middle of the road there, So they showed her, I saw a video about last month or so where she did the same thing. She was sitting in the middle of the road cooking, not bringing food there, cooking, actually setting up fire, cutting tomatoes, doing this and that, putting pots on the cooker, cooking food. Then after cooking, she started handing out food to passers-by, commuters, people in buses and all that. She did. I saw a video last month or so where she did that. Then recently today, I saw a video on Linda Ikeji where she was, planning to do the same thing. She was in the middle of the road, just on the road median there. Cars going this way, cars coming this way. She was there cooking, trying to do the same thing, trying to replicate the same thing she did last month. So Kai officials, personnel, they came in, they stopped her, they carried her things and stuff, and she started making noise. They should video, they should start recording them, blah blah blah, what they did to her, this and that, and people started talking, shouting in the comment section that it's bad, this and that, Nigeria, the government, these Kai people, who are these people safe? People started talking. Why can't you just warn her? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? Why must you carry her things? Why must you do this and that? Don't you guys know that we're in a country with laws? Even if some people, show characteristics of high-handedness and stuff like that, does not mean that we don't have laws, and does not mean that every and anybody can just do anything, they like. You can't be in the middle of the road and cook. Do you know the implications? Even if you go, some people were saying it's charity, they hate people doing charity, this and that. Even if you want to do charity and you go to seek for approval to use that spot, that road median, they will not approve it. They will not approve it for you to use, because there are a lot of dangers, around that area. For one, let's say, okay, she's done cooking and she starts handing out, food and stuff. You know how we Nigerians are. People start running there, rushing there and stuff to collect food and all that. Then somebody gets hit by a car. What will people say? The government, they saw her there, but they left her, and now somebody has been hit. What if, people started rushing there to get, free food, and there's an oncoming, truck or car that has, that the brakes failed. Now rams all of them. Injures or, on our lives like 2, 3, 4 people. Then people start shouting, the government saw her. Yes, they saw her there. She did one last month. They saw her. They didn't do anything. Now she did one again. They saw her. They left her. Now people are, have been on her lives and they are saying this and that. Think. We should start thinking. What if there was a truck loaded with fuel, with petrol or gas passing there, and you know how volatile those things are? Maybe the truck is leaking little amounts of fuel or leaking little amounts of gas, and she's there in the open cooking with fire. Then tragedy happens. Something explodes. A lot of people are caught up in it. Then those same people that, were urging her on, were supporting her, this and that, those same people will come back and start blaming the government, start blaming this and that. Why can't we just do the right things? Why can't we do things the way they are supposed to be done? Why, okay, if it was a charity stuff, cooking or handing out of food, why can't you cook it in your home? Then bring the food, on the side of the street and start sharing. Nobody will hold you to that. But she wanted to make content. That's it. Simple and short content at the expense of other people's safety, other people's lives, and at the expense of the integrity of the authorities. That was what she wanted to do, content. Because if it was a charity thing, she could have prepared it from home, brought the food, shared it to people. They'll thank her. God will bless her, whatever. But you wanted to create content. You wanted to show people the process so that they will video you, you get views and all that. No, we should stop, doing things like this. So for me, Kai, that Kick Against the Discipline, they did a great job. They did a great job by stopping that, whatever she was planning to do or she was already doing. They did a great job, keeping the peace, the indiscipline and, averting all that. They did a great job. Then I think she can still get her things. They took away some of her things. She can still get her things. She'll go to their office, follow them, go to their office. Maybe they'll give her a fine or something like that. She'll pay and she'll get her things. Then for us, the rest of us Nigerians, let's think before we do things. What we want to do, is it against the law? How does it affect other people? How does it affect, other Nigerians? Is it detrimental to their health, to their safety and all that? We just don't get up and start doing things, for Christ's sake. That things are not done like that. So let's learn how to do better. So that's my take. Till I come away next time, please like, share, follow, and do drop your comments. Doing all this will definitely help make the channel grow. See you all next time. Bye-bye.
Silver Squad Channel.